Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shakayla Swan. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and now Depop. I sell on there too. And today I'm giving you guys kind of an update. I haven't posted in like 2 months, which is really bad in the YouTube world. You want to be consistent, but we'll get to that. And I'm also going to share a what's sold video. So I'm gonna have a little chit chat in the beginning. If you are only interested in the what's sold video portion of this video, I will put a timestamp for that, and you can skip right on over to that. But I wanted to give you guys kind of like an update on what's been going on. So like normally around this time of year, I stop filming, I stop putting videos out because it is just so tough for me to do YouTube. It's from the time, it's like September, October, November, December. Like the last 4 months, I'm just nowhere to be found, and it's terrible. And I'm trying to work on that, y'all, but the truth is that I get really bad seasonal depression. I get really bad seasonal depression, and I know on my channel I've talked a lot about dealing with mental health issues, depression, anxiety, and I guess I don't always like to let on how serious it can get for me at times, and it can get really serious for me at times. So I have to sometimes just take care of myself. Like I can't get on here, and it's so simple. Like it's as simple as turning on my phone, turning on the camera, filming, and being done with it. But when I don't feel good emotionally, it's very hard for me to give anybody anything. And I am sorry, y'all. I know y'all like to keep up with the sales and stuff, but I've kind of did a little bit of, self work and kind of working on myself the last few weeks to kind of get me in the mood to get on here. But yeah, when I don't feel good emotionally, when I don't feel good mentally, it is very difficult for me to film. So a lot of times when you don't see me on here a lot, like for a long period of time, I'm just taking care of myself. So that's normally what's going on. And when it comes to seasonal depression, y'all, it's like when, we have very little sunlight, I have to really focus on taking, vitamins that really help me, and feeding myself good foods and trying to exercise. And that's all the things I've kind of been failing at the moment. But I'm getting it together, y'all. Another reason, like major reason why I wasn't filming and stuff, y'all, because my appearance was just crazy. Like for 2 months, I wasn't combing my hair. I know that sounds crazy, but I wasn't combing my hair. Like I was keeping it clean. I was washing it and like putting it in big braids and stuff, but I wasn't combing my hair. And I was leaving the house with like scarves on and different stuff, and that's not normally what I like to do. I don't like to go out in a scarf or any of that, but I was doing it. And I'm definitely a person where I get in these phases, and I've actually been in this phase for a while, where sometimes I just don't care about my appearance, and that is terrible. Like I'm always clean. I always take a bath. I always take a shower. I always take care of my, my hygiene and things. But outside of that, like I'll just throw on anything, and I'm like, I don't care. Who cares? Like it doesn't matter. And I'm just like, so yeah. I'm definitely feeling a lot better because I'm back trying to take care of my appearance. And sometimes when you look bad, you feel bad. Let's just say that when you look bad, you feel bad. And you have to take that extra time to take care of your appearance, y'all. I've been, over the years, I've gotten way more in touch with my femininity on the inside. I'm very in touch with my feminine side on the inside of me. But sometimes on the outside, I let the femininity go. I let it go. Like I said, I'll put on a big oversized jacket, an oversized t-shirt, some leggings, some tall socks, some sneakers, and I won't do my makeup. Like a lot of times, the only time I do my makeup is when I get on camera like this. This is it. When in reality, I'd like to look like this every single day. throw some makeup on. So I'm working on making a makeup routine, or having a makeup routine that is simple and easy, where I can just, you know, every single morning I get up, put your makeup on. You know, you gotta have to think about it. Like, I'm 32 years old. And I saw somebody say, they said, you know, you're never going to be as young as you are right now. I'm never going to be 32. I'm never going to be 25. I'm never going to be 20. I'm never going to be those ages again. I'm 32 right now. I need to enjoy being 32. And that means waking up, combing my hair, putting on some pretty makeup, making sure I put on some earrings every day. You know, really embrace my feminine energy, and because I absolutely love looking beautiful. I love to look pretty. It makes me feel good about myself. And so just taking that extra time, even if it means you get up an hour earlier, sit in front of the mirror, turn on some music, throw your makeup on, you know, put on a little dainty necklace, put on some earrings. That's kind of what I've been trying to do. Like I'd say the last week, I've been really trying to focus on my outer appearance, because let's be real, like, we're judged off the way we look, and it's not fair, but it's just the way it is. And if you go outside looking any kind of way, it kind of tells other people like, she doesn't care about herself. And the truth is, I do care about myself. I do love myself, and I want that to reflect in how I take care of myself. So I gotta do better with taking care of myself. And also, like I said, I didn't comb my hair for like 2 months. I just was washing it and putting it in braids. Like, the people around me was like, you gonna comb your hair? You gonna comb your hair? And I'm like, no, I ain't combing my hair, no. What? Ain't nothing wrong with how I look. Just because I had just a bad attitude about it. And it's just like, no, I needed to comb my hair. So yeah, now I'm like in my 60s mod look with hair. I think I'm really loving this look. I think I want to keep this. I saw Rihanna with a look kind of like this. I'm gonna put her picture up. And I was like, ooh, I want my hair flipped. Like, it looks so pretty on her. I love looking at different celebrities and kind of seeing what they do, you know, makeup wise and hair wise, and it gives me a lot of inspiration. So if you're like if you're a woman who you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know, well, find somebody who's, you know, who always looks really pretty. It might be a celeb or your favorite influencer. Find them. So, what are they doing to their hair? And see if it's something you can do. You know, it's always good to like kind of refresh your look. And it's never too late to just start loving yourself. You know, taking care of yourself and pouring into yourself. You're worth it. You're so worth it. So do it. Do it for yourself. Do your hair, do your makeup. So you leave the house today. It's crazy because it's like it gets dark at around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So around, I'd say 7:30, y'all, I'll be in bed and I'll be ready to go to sleep. And then I look at my phone. I'm like, it's only 8 o'clock. Why am I in the bed? I should be working. Like last night, I was in the bed. It was 8 o'clock. And I was on TikTok scrolling around. And I was watching some motivational stuff about, you know, how to, you know, be successful, how to make money, how to thrive. And this man, he was like, you know, people that are successful aren't, you know, what did he say? He said people that are super successful don't just have open schedules every night or every day. They're busy. They have time constraints and different things. And I'm like, why am I laying in this bed? I should be busy right now. So I did stay in the bed, but I grabbed my computer and I got busy cross-listing and just working. So I worked for a couple of hours and then I was like, okay, I feel okay to go ahead and go to sleep. But I had to get some work in because I'm like, I'm going to sleep too early. Just because the sun is down does not mean we don't work our full day's worth of work. So yeah, so that's the thing, just trying to balance like the time change, the sun going down early, having a lot of energy to do work and stuff like that. So but yeah, some ways that I am kind of combating dealing with seasonal depression is just acknowledging that, yeah, I get seasonal depression. I deal with a little bit of anxiety around this time of year. What am I going to do about it? So I'm working on getting like, I've been working on getting 10,000 steps a day. So making sure, even if I'm marching in place, I'm getting at least somewhere near that, getting those steps in. Like, don't ever underestimate the power of exercise and moving your body. That keeps your mind going. Exercise really helps your mental health. I know normally I like to go, well, I used to like going to the gyms. And that was something that really kept my mental health on point, going to the gym every day. I don't go to the gym anymore. So I have to find things around my house to do to work out. I don't necessarily feel safe enough to go on long walks unless I'm with someone. So I don't go on long walks. I don't do all this stuff outside, although I love being in touch with nature. I just don't feel safe enough unless I'm with someone to go do that with me. So yeah, it's basically, I work out in my house. I'm kind of working on making a home gym, something simple, something that I can wake up and do every day, just, you know, to keep my body healthy and to keep my mind healthy. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's crazy because I'm becoming more and more of a homebody because I work, you know, I do my job from the house, and then now I'm working out at the house. So I definitely need to do more things outside of the house, but I'm trying to figure out what things I want to do outside of the house. You know, it's interesting. But yeah, I am overall, I'm feeling a little bit better. My mental health is, you know, I'm doing a little bit better. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like my springtime happiness is in me right now. I don't know why, but I'm feeling good. But yeah, just, if you are someone that's dealing with seasonal depression, just don't pretend it's not happening, you know. And it's always good to sometimes see a doctor, see a professional, so that, you know, you can get the help that you need. You want to get the help that you need. Everybody can't do it alone. So get the help you need if you need it. So yeah, it's my little spiel. So just a little update. So you guys know wintertime is usually kind of slow for sales. And this winter is slow, but it is way more, this winter has been way more successful than previous years of me selling clothes. November was a really good month for me in comparison to my previous November. So it wasn't like astronomical numbers or anything, but it was really, really good. I made like maybe 3 times what I would normally make in a November, October time period. October, November, December, that's when it's slow for me. So this previous November was so good in comparison to last year's November. And I have to accredit that to the fact that I posted so much stuff. I think I sourced more than I've ever sourced back in November. I'd say end of October, November. And I sourced so much stuff. I found so many incredible pieces, and it really helped my sales, like posting every single day. And I even won something, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So the other day, because I have been consistently posting, I haven't even been thinking about like the little competitions they have on Poshmark. So they have something called, I believe it's called Closet Clear Out or something, where you post, if you post a whole lot, you get put in a drawing to win some money. So the other day that happened. They sent me a message. They said, you're a winner. So I won one of the prizes for when you do a lot of posting, you do a lot of listing. I guess it's Love It and List It challenge. I think that's what it's called. So I won that, and Poshmark gave me $50 to spend on the app, which is really great because I have something that I've been eyeing. So yeah, that was dope because I've been doing this for a long time and I've never won any type of Poshmark challenge. And sometimes you're kind of like, well, who's winning this stuff? Like, does it work? So it was really nice to see, like, oh yeah, people are winning this. They put the money in there immediately. It was really nice, and it definitely encouraged me to continue on my listing streak. So yeah, November was really good for sourcing and listing a lot of items. I probably listed like close to 200 items that month. So it was a lot. I'm working on increasing my inventory, and I'm doing really good at it, y'all. And a big portion of why I haven't been filming too is because I have just been consistently focusing on working, putting in the work in the background, so going out, sourcing, coming directly home, steaming, listing, putting things away, you know, just adding more to my organization stuff for storage, having to add more to that. So I've been doing a lot of work. I've been staying really, really busy, especially during the hours where there's light. I make sure I stay super duper busy because that's when I'm my most productive, when there's light outside. So that was November, y'all. And like I said, I was super proud of what I did make for that month. Now December is kind of going slow, and that's fine. I don't have like a lot of high hopes for December. Long as I can just kind of keep it stable with my sales, then I'll be okay. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but I am going to be consistently posting all December. That's what's going on. I did have quite a bit of pieces that I found last month that I did want to show you guys. So I want to just put a couple of them up on the screen. So y'all, I went to the Goodwill like maybe 2 weeks ago, and somebody must have dropped like an incredible load of stuff off. I found a Brahmin handbag. So that's the first thing I found. I found this Brahmin handbag, and y'all know Brahmins are super expensive. And this bag was not even in the case. So I guess the workers didn't know that it was like a really nice bag. It wasn't even in the case, it was just hanging up. So I was like, wow. So found that. And then next to it was a Rebecca Minkoff backpack that I found. Y'all can find all of this stuff on my page. I'm gonna put the pictures up. A beautiful black leather and like immaculate Rebecca Minkoff backpack. I found this Fossil crossbody bag. And this is the thing, like I haven't found very many purses in a long time. I haven't really been looking for purses, but purses are really good. They help you to kind of keep your sales numbers up because people will pay up for purses a lot of times. So yeah. What else did I find in there? Oh yeah, y'all, I was on the sweater rack. I was in this store a long time. I was on the sweater rack. Actually, it was a new rack somebody pulled out. This man was working on. Like, I hate bothering people when they're on those racks, but I have to get to them because they have so much good stuff on it. And I was just kind of making small talk with him, so he let me look through the rack. And on his rack, he started putting things out. So I saw exactly where he was putting the new stuff out. So as soon as he was done, I went over there, looked through the rack, y'all. The first thing I found was this sweater with all these colors on it. And in the tag, it said BIYA. Well, when I looked up this name, Baya, it said Baya by Johnny Was. Well, I don't see a Johnny Was tag in this anywhere, but I did see Baya. And I saw these jackets selling for $200, $300, $400. I'm like, wow. Okay, so I decided to keep it. Even though I didn't see the Johnny Was tag, and I thinking it might be a name that's sold under Johnny Was. So I was like, you know what? Let me keep looking down this rack because there might be some Johnny Was, and y'all, and sure enough, there was some Johnny Was. When I tell you I almost never find Johnny Was at the Goodwill, I find Johnny Was in lots of other places, but I've never found it at the Goodwill in my entire life. Never. Let me know in the comments if y'all found Johnny Was at the Goodwill. Like, you can find it thrifting, you can find it at various consignment stores, but at the Goodwill, no. So yeah, that was so cool because it was my first time finding a Johnny Was cardigan at the Goodwill. And then Baya, B-I-Y-A, a brand that is sold, I believe, under Johnny Was. So that was incredible to find it right there on the same rack. What else did I find out of there? Oh, I found this really cute H&M top. Well, it's like a shirt dress, and I actually got it for myself. It's like super silky. And yeah, I got it for myself. I said, oh, this will look good in my own wardrobe. So I kept it for myself. And I rarely do that. I source so much and I hardly ever give myself anything. So I've been trying to work on like getting myself 1 to 2 items every time I go sourcing, just to kind of add to my own stuff. Found those 2 sweaters. Oh, y'all know something else? I didn't find this bag at the Goodwill. I found it somewhere else. But I found this beautiful Coach, I think it's called Gramercy I don't know, I might have the name wrong. But I found this beautiful Coach handbag, and it kind of reminds me of like an Hermes handbag. Beautiful chocolate leather. So nice. And I have it listed for $125 on Poshmark, and I'm selling it on eBay, Mercari, and I think I might have it on Depop. I'm not sure if I have it on Depop yet. But yeah, that was a really good find. So yeah, I found some really cool pieces. Oh y'all, and then I found quite a few Free People pieces recently. So check out the page if you're interested in, you know, some handbags or some Free People pieces or some Johnny Woods. I have a lot of Johnny Woods cream tanks. Just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, y'all, let's get to some sales. I need to get my computer and we're gonna go over some sales. What sold. I got my computer set up, so that's what I'm over here looking at. So we're just gonna go through a couple of the sales I've had. I think I'm gonna skip through some of them. I sold a Monroe blue-green camo t-shirt, and it was brand new with tags, I do believe. I sold it for $17. And this top, I basically got it for the style of it. I didn't know much about Monroe, but when I looked it up, it looks like Revolve sells the brand Monroe, so that was a surprise. I do have another Monroe t-shirt which has gotten interest, but no one's purchased it. It's a plain gray one. But yeah, when I picked up this blue-green one and with the camo on it, I said, oh, somebody will like that just for the style of it. It was really cute. Next item I sold was a Becca Swim one-piece swimsuit, and I sold it for $27. And it was new with tag, I do believe. It was a while back, maybe 4 months ago, where I bought a ton of swimwear. And you wouldn't think swimwear would sell in the winter, but it does. Because people are all over the world. People are all over, you know, the USA. And there's different weather in different places. And people travel. They travel out the country where it's warm all the time. So people are still in need of swimwear, even in the winter. You're not going to just get booming sales, but I have been able to sell my swimwear, surprisingly. We're going to go to the Bottega Veneta boots. And Bottega Veneta is one of my favorite brands. As a child, I used to love seeing this brand in magazines and fashion magazines. I loved fashion magazines when I was a kid. And whenever I would see Bottega, I'd just stop because the clothes always look so feminine and dainty and just beautiful palettes. But yeah, I sourced these boots a long time ago. And then I finally realized maybe like 3 weeks before they sold that I didn't have the correct conversion for the sizing on it because it had a European size on it. I think it said like a 40.5. And I had the English conversions to that, I had it wrong and I had to fix the size. And once I fixed the size, like 2 weeks later, they sold. So I'm thinking I was luring in the wrong people. And then when they got and looked on the listing, they saw that, oh, that's not the right size. That's this size. So it's like a size off. But once I fixed it, they sold. So that was my problem. It's interesting because I normally have people that'll be like, did you notice this? Usually somebody will tell you, but nobody told me. Next I have a lot of Eileen Fisher sales in between here, but we're not going to go over Eileen Fisher sales because that's kind of like my bread and butter. I just sell so much of it. It's just too much Eileen. So I sold some Good American heels and I sold them for $35. They were a black wedge heel. Very nice, very cute. They looked very comfy. Good American heels, even though I don't just consistently sell them at a high price, I still pick them up. Because they do sell for me. They just don't sell constantly and they don't constantly sell at a high price. But $35 for these wedges was a good price for me. Next thing I sold was a Bondi one-piece swimsuit and I sold it for $60, which is really good. It retailed for like $175. So I was wanting to get to $100, but they offered me $60, and babe, I am not in the business of declining people when they give me, you know, a good offer. It's like, whatever, it's yours. Next thing was this soft surroundings dress that I sold. It was brand new with tags, and I believe it was like $100 retail, brand new with tags, and I sold it for $36. And I remember, y'all, I had dropped this in the mailbox. I didn't take it to the actual mail place. I dropped it in the mailbox, just a regular little standing one, and it was a holiday weekend, I believe. And I just never saw it get scanned. I dropped it on a Saturday, so I thought that they'd pick it up and scan it. And I remember Saturday came and went. I didn't see anything scanned. Sunday came and went, which, you know, you're not really going to see anything on Sunday. Monday came and went, and then Tuesday came and went. And I think Wednesday, I finally saw it scanned. I was like, ah. And I started panicking by Monday because I was like, oh my God, did I forget to put a label on it? Because you know how sometimes you can just mess up. So I was kind of spazzing like, oh my God, do I need to go back to that post office? Do I need to see if my package is still there? Maybe I forgot to put a label on it, because sometimes I just do crazy things. But never in like all my years of reselling have I forgot to put a label on something. But sometimes I'm rushing and my mind just goes. So yeah. Next thing I sold an Eloquii Element sweater for $20. It was a size 18, new with tags. And this sweater, it took forever to sell. Eloquii is just, it's interesting. I do pick up Eloquii, but I have to make sure, like I really like to get dresses for Eloquii, and I like to make sure it's kind of unique looking pieces, really, really stylish. You get kind of their plain, simple pieces, it's like nobody really pays attention to it. So it took so long to sell. So I don't know if I pick up any Eloquii sweaters anymore, or tops for that matter. Next was a Good American Scuba bodysuit, and I knew this would sell. This suit sold for $30. Very cute bodysuit. Definitely looks like you could go swim in it, but it is just a bodysuit, so it's gonna look really cute. If the person like tucks it in some joggers, that would look really cute. I sold some Thursday boots for 25 bucks. These are really, really nice boots. I got 5 stars, and I'm sure I know why. Because I got a good deal. I wanted so much more for those. I had this Johnny Was tank top, and I ended up selling it for 20 bucks. Just a simple cream tank top, and I have loads of these. So if you guys are looking for a Johnny Was tank top, come over to the page. Okay. Next, I sold an Everly sweater, and I sold it for $45. It did take a while to sell this, maybe like 2 months, but when it sold, that was a really good price. So I actually just found another Evereve sweater. It's really nice. It's so soft, like almost like it could be cashmere, but it doesn't say cashmere in it. Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful mauve sweater. Next, I sold some Good American black suede booties, and I have a lot of these Good American booties. And I sold them for $60. These were absolutely gorgeous, size 10.5s. I actually found me some. Y'all, they are so cute. I'll probably put them in like a style video, because I'm thinking about doing like a thrifted style video for myself, where you guys can see some outfits. I think it will be really fun. So I'll probably show you guys in something like that. I might do like a reel of it, so it's quick and easy to do. And the last item I have here is Good American Good Legs crop slit jeans, and I sold these for $42. They're size 6, brand new with tags. Really nice jeans. I bought a ton of Good American jeans like a while back, maybe like 3-4 months ago. And although they, like I said with the heels, they don't sell consistently like back to back to back, but they do eventually sell. And I'm pretty firm on my prices with the Good American jeans. I try to get like 45 to 50 for them. I try, unless they're just, you know, pants or leggings or something. So I just kind of hold the line on those Good American jeans. And yeah, so I skipped over a ton of sales in between, but I gave you guys the good ones. I gave y'all the good ones. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see y'all next week, or hey, in a couple days. We'll see how it goes, but I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
I wanna